3, 2, 1, introduction.
Yo, it's your boy IEME. Shout out to EMG. Shout out to RNP Management for doing this interview. Y'all want to know who the hell I am? IEME. Who else? Let's go.
IEME, who you trying to be? IEME, who you trying to see?
First question. How did you get your name, IEME?
The way I got my name, IEME, I used to be called Psych back in the day in high school. The reason why is because I used to play around with people and say like, hey, say a joke here and there. But I've been through some shit and I had to redo myself actually. And I was like, I asked myself the easiest question, who am I? And IEME is the answer that came about. IEME, who am I? IEME. So I just had to figure out how to spell it. So I spelled it IEME. And that's it. That's pretty much it.
What's your background like from your music to how you grew up?
My background, I grew up in Reseda. I've been there since I'm 28 now, which is my birthday, December 24th, 1986. Been there for a while. Went to Northridge Middle School, went to Cleveland High School, went to Blythe Elementary. Shout out to all the girls that know me from there. What else? I just grew up there my whole life. You could say I'm a Valley guy. So here I am representing y'all. IEME.
Where are your parents from?
My parents my mom's from Guanajuato, León. The city's called Cuerámaro. It's a small little town. I used to go there every year. My mom used to take me every year from Mexico for my birthday. So, and my dad, shout out to him, he passed away in 2011. He's from Pachuca, Hidalgo, which is like an hour away from Mexico City. And they're from there. They're what they are. They came to the city. You know, I hear, my mom did. My mom actually became legal. So they made 3 kids, and I'm the youngest one. So I'm the only one. I'm the last hope of the hope of my family. So that's why I'm doing all this music for them and for the people that are around me that are ready to eat. So that's pretty much it.
Who did you listen to growing up?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I listened to Elton John when I was 5, so don't judge me right now. Elton John when he did the track for the Lion King movie. So I was a big little kids movie for Disney and shit like that. So watched the movie Space Jam with MJ on it. That soundtrack was dope to me. I didn't know Redman and Method Man were on it. So when I look back on it, I was like, oh shit, I've been hearing hip hop. I just didn't know what it was. So as time fly by, I think like in junior high, the song came on called Hi, My Name Is. And of course, if I said that, everybody knows who I'm talking about. Eminem. I didn't know who he was until I saw the video of Guilty Conscience. Once I saw that shit, back that ass, got in the way, so it took my eye for that. And then I went back to Eminem. You know, shout out to the big booty girls. Yeah, I listened to M. I bought his album. That shit was like I still don't know what the hell I was listening to. I was just listening to music. So to me, it was just music. To me, I didn't took it as like, oh, that's hip hop or that's whatever it was. I was like, that's just music. So when I got into the second album, the Marshall Mathers LP, if you look at back at the cover, there's a cover where he's writing on the book, and I did the same thing. I just started rhyming, and that's what created that light for me into where I am like now.
So my next question was if who you listened to growing up had an influence on you, but it seems like they do have an influence on you. Would you consider your style like your influences, or do you feel your style has adapted its own?
Eminem always had an influence on me just because he was known as the white rapper. So what I'm trying to do is being I don't want to quote it on it, but the Mexican rapper. I am Mexican, so. But now that music is more of it doesn't matter what race you are. Now I think I have a chance. I think I have a chance now. So yeah, he influenced me into it. I was into the whole, how he rapped, and I mean that's how I wrote. I think everybody starts off like that, writing like the artist that you look up to. So once I started listening to Marshall Mathers LP, I'm still a #1 fan. Now my music and how it's being made, and the reason it's still being influenced in a way, it's just the rapping. Now it's just I'm making it my own, like as the style grow with Eminem or whoever. Right now I listen to Meek Mill, but not more towards because of the style that he has. That's pretty much it. I'm not trying to pursue an image on these other rappers that they have. I'm just trying to have that style and make it into my own. That's why IEME is whatever track I'm on, love song, fucking hip hop, hard, whatever you want to call it, rock, pop. It's still me. It's just an expression of my way of saying, hey, look at me, But yeah, a lot of these new cats that are out now, I listen to everything from salsa to merengue to cumbia, reggaeton. Everybody grew up on reggaeton, and so I listen to all music, man. I just coming right now in Uber, I was listening to Indian hip hop, and that shit was dope.
Who's your favorite Latin artist?
My favorite Latin artist.
It could be from cumbia to hip hop to salsa. Like, who's your favorite Latin artist?
Oh, my favorite Latin artist from. Damn, that's a good question. My favorite Latin artist right now is Gerardo Ortiz. Gerardo Ortiz from Del Records. So I look up to. I get inspired by him because he's doing the same thing that I just did. Cars in the background. So I that's my favorite artist right now. Latin artist, if you want to quote it like that.
Can you play any instruments?
Can I play any instruments? I can play the Congo. I beat it. That's pretty much it, man. I don't really play instruments. I leave that to Lex. I leave that to y'all producers. I always wanted to be that rapper, so y'all make beats and I'll make the hook. I'll make the song. I'll do that. But other than that, I beat it.
When and why did you decide to start rapping?
When I was 14. I was still in junior high. I was 14. I was just writing rhymes in my little book all day, every day, writing rhymes. And the way that came about, time passed. I had to learn. I didn't have to learn how to rhyme. The rhyme was easy. I had to learn how to make music, period. Like how to write a hook, how to write a fucking. I didn't even know how to write to music. I'll tell you a crazy story really quick. I was sleeping. I think I was like 17, 16, somewhere around there. I was 17. I was sleeping. I was listening to all the girls loved them back in the day, NB writers. I was listening to them, and I was hearing just a clap. Like they were rapping, clap. And I noticed every rhyme that rhymed at the end of the clap rhymed with the next line. I was like, okay. So I woke up the next morning. I took a beat. I did the same thing. I was like, okay, I got it now. I got the formula. And time that more people that kind of showed me the way. So I didn't wake up as a rapper. I was like, showed how to do it, how to make music. So now it's just, how when you're trying to express yourself, and some people have the struggle they don't know how to express themselves, two-way person. It's the same thing. I didn't know how to express I knew how to express myself, but I didn't know how to do it two-way beat. Same thing. Don't know how to do it to a person. I didn't know how to do it to a beat. That's pretty much it. And the reason why I started doing it was because I was like into skateboards, basketball, so I always wanted to be something big in life. And music, I think, captured because I was able to express myself so easily that now it's just okay, put it to a beat. And here I am.
Where did you record your first track?
I recorded my first track. Damn. I mean, I recorded some tracks at my house. I had the fucking the stereo, the tape, the CD playing, and the microphone karaoke style. That's how I was doing it back then. But the track, like real track song, I met this guy named Bass One Basic, and he was at a hookah lounge rapping and shit. And I was looking for like I had no support, so I was looking for somebody to show me or to like just learn from other people. And he took me to his house. He kind of like structured me like, this is how we're gonna do it, this and that, blah blah. I was like, all right, cool. I did it, cheesy as hell. That's when I was called Psych. Thank God I don't have a copy. But that was my first track. That was like in 2005 maybe, like right after high school. Yeah, it took a while.
How did you get plugged with Lex?
Oh man, some people know this story. It's an easy story. I had some trouble with my cell phone, and he used to work at Sprint, and I went to Sprint and waited in line. Went up to him and he's like, "I can help you." I was like, having trouble with my phone. And he's like, "Okay, what's your email address?" I was like, "All right." And like I said, I used to be called Psych. I was like, syke18@gmail.com. If you want to email me, I still have that email. He's like, "You rap?" I was like, "Yeah, I rap." He's like, "Oh, I make beats." I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." And he shot me his number, and from there it's just, and that was like in 2006, 2007. So it's been almost 10 years that we met like that. And that's how I got connected with Lex. I wasn't still good enough, so when he was doing his thing, I was still not good enough, but I still kept in contact because I still wanted to contact people around me that when I'm ready and people ready to hear my shit, I was like, shoot it out and see if they liked it. And I kept contact with Lex for a good while, and now we in the EMG thing. So you could say I'm the first EMG artist since then, because a lot of people had Eagles in the last one, you know. So, hey, EMG.
What was the meaning behind your latest single, Eyes Open?
Oh man. I mean, you know, shout out to Johnny, you know, I2J. I hit him up in March of this year, but you know, he's super busy. Now he's super busy with me. But the reason why behind Eyes Open was just because I wanted to do something that, you know, that, hey, look at me, like eyes open. And nobody really knows about the whole eyes open concept. The reason why it was IEME, so there's an I in my name, and there's an I in I2J. So we were just like, yo, let's do something like eyes open. And I know he remembers it. It was like eyes this, eyes that. It's like, and the concept, I don't know how it came about. It's just like, yo, eyes open. So eyes open, and Lex did the beat, and when I heard the beat, I was like, okay, eyes open. So I was like, that eyes open, just I was like, okay, how am I gonna say this? What is the meaning of eyes open? Eyes open is just open your eyes, look out for me and everybody that's around me, and just keep your eyes open. Just watch out. But the real truth is, for this is artist that I'm after, so I'm not gonna say any names. Eyes open.
So to end this, just give us some shout outs.
First of all, I want to shout out Lex. Finally, he always believed in me, so shout out to Lex, shout out to Casper, Grim, I2J, BK, Lyric, Young Baka, DJ Nympho, who else? My mom, my dad, my family, Mexico. Shit. Shout out to. Yo, man, there's so many people to fucking shout out. I can't say it all. I don't want to say it over the phone. It sounds too cliche. So, shout out to my ex. You know, she broke my little heart. But you gotta keep it real, right? Gotta keep it real. Shout out to who else? Golden Legends, they saw some shit into me for that. I still rock their shirts, you know, I'm waiting for some shirts. Shout out to Major Artist Entertainment, G Major. How many shout outs to that? Shout out to all the girls, man, that are finally like showing some love. Sorry, Casper, if I took them away. I'm just playing. Shout out to Jay Reed. Shout out to Reset Beats. Shout out to Dev Duff. Shout out to Madi. She's on the next track. Shout out to Caesar. He just texted me. Shout out to Vivian, Maggie, Yesenia. Those girls been to my show before I even doing all this shit now. Shout out to my cousins. Shout out to who else should I shout out to? Shout out to everybody, man. But most importantly, shout out to God and Jesus, man. What are you laughing at? IEME. But most of all, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. And can I say one more thing?
Go ahead.
Jesus shit.
EMG is the shit. Yo, man, this is I2J RP Management. Shout out to EMG, shout out to IEME, chilling with my boy PBK Audio. That's another RP interview.
Double down on my key plus. Trust nobody, fuck you pay me. It's a month. Money. All we getting is money. All we spending is money. Hundreds on the floor. Get it how we get it, cause you already know. Cause it's payday. You know what?